Shall I go through the teams?
Is Pipsqueak's team
They are SMG.
SMG or yeah? Okay, they're SMG.
Sick Marmalade Grandpa. And then Nomad's team is Divide and Conquer. Do you want to take us through SMG Mac, and I'll then do...
Okay, yeah, it looks they're not on their main classes, but it looks like Rainy might be on Sniper, Rocket Launcher on NG, a Fat Schmuck is now on Spy. I'm not sure what Evil Witch will be playing, he could also be playing Sniper. Eventual Enigmas on Soldier, Joppy on Scout, Disorder by the Border is Pyro, Rocket Launcher on NG, and Evil Witch on Sniper. Oh fucking! I've read through this. It's not working.
Tippy on demo.
It's amateur casting at its best right here. I was reading it off the left side and it changed order, so that was good.
Okay. Now on the red side we've got Divide and Conquer. So Nomad on Medic, Rape Car on Pyro, Swine on Soldier, G-Man on Heavy, Ethan on Sniper, Assassin on Spy, DS on Scout, Leafish on Demo, and I presume Merited on NG, but that could also be DS.
Okay, well, I'm sure
that was a bit of a mouthful, but there we go.
There we go, that works.
Oh my god, it's Saga!
Yeah, I know, right?
What a bellend!
Lobby hero.
No, he's the guy who like got himself banned from TF2 for being like a racist homophobe.
Wait, how can you be a... Okay, I don't even...
Don't ask.
Don't, man. So, I'm not really sure what to expect. Like, I don't know how good any of these people are.
I presume they're quite good. Like, both teams had a couple of default wins on the way up, but
okay.
other than that, I think Divide and Conquer had quite a close call. They had a 5-4 victory over a team, but Pipsqueak's team, SMG, they've certainly been quite convincing.
Okay.
I don't think they've dropped a round yet, so it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top.
Things up big. I'm gonna cry. Yeah. So yeah, we got a couple of nice looking weapons here. Bunch of strangers, bunch of Highlander Open medals.
But do we care about the strangers? It's all about the hats. Has anybody got an unusual?
Red Heavy G-Man has got a very sort of shitty hat. He's got the coupe disaster. I can't see the unusual effect, but if anyone could say what it is, I don't know. Does anyone know? Can anyone see that? No?
Nope.
Okay.
No unusual effects as far as I'm aware.
Red Sniper wearing a party hat, of course. Blue Medic wearing a crappy Manco hat. Manco cap, even. We got a Gibbous on the blue demo. More Manco caps. Bunch of hatless people. A Modest on the blue Soldier. More hatless people. More Manco caps. Bunch of Manco caps on the blue team. Summer shades on blue Sniper though, which is alright. What's that? The Law? Red Medic's got a Law?
Oh, the Law is the best.
It's the best.
Village people hat.
Okay.
Who doesn't want to look like a member of the Village people?
Oh, we got Killer's Kabuto on the red Sonic Swine. So that's alright.
Any team captains? Oh, looks like one team is readied up. Oh, is that correct?
Do we have... we still have 2 scouts on red team. This is kind of...
We do. I presume one of them will be going NG at the beginning.
Yeah. Otherwise we'll be in for a bit of non-Highlander action. Yeah.
I'd just like to draw attention to Merited's avatar. That is what appears to be a man in a headdress with weed outside.
Delightful. And Red have dropped a player, so...
they have in fact dropped Nomad, who is of course their
Medic
buddy
main and
or
mentor.
leader, probably main caller.
P break. Delightful. Did they not decide to go P before this very important final?
No, some people have a very regular
Oh, okay.
regular bowels and or bladders and have to go.
There's a bunch of hate in the Source TV chat. It's so harsh.
Oh.
Have you got that enabled on your stream?
Yeah.
I just do allow the STV chat. Just do chat enable 0. What is it? Chat say time 0.
Yeah, but like, you know, they sometimes have some valid
Game is
input.
broken. Can't join a team. Good job, Nadav. Nice troll.
Well played.
Oh, Onchika's in here. Wow. Actually, how full is the STV?
Don't know.
Bet it's
Local slots
27 out of
32.
32.
Whoa.
Not a very big STV considering what a big event in the calendar this is. Please, come on.
Hashtag professionalism.
Professional gamers.
No streamers online. Twitch.tv/OxoCuboid. Slut buckets.
Slut buckets. Oh dear, the best cast.
Okay. It's gonna be as amateur as the Bobness and Burt cast, I think.
It's gonna be worse. Considering
to
I
see.
haven't played Highlander in like 3 seasons. It's gonna be fine.
We've got a Div 1 Highlander player and a Div 3 Highlander player
Who's
and
Div 1?
Mac. I thought you were Div 1.
I'm not Div 1!
You've got a Div 1 winners medal or something.
No, I don't. I have a Div 2 medal.
Oh, okay, fine.
My team came second, but I didn't actually play any officials then. I played scrims with them.
Still counts, right?
Still counts, yeah, technically.
Interesting to see that Ethan is only starting to warm up. It's quite rare for an E-athlete to not warm up in pre-game. As you see, heavies eating their sandwiches, spies running around gunning
I've just
people.
got my my thing on midpoint. My
A
spec
lot of
cam.
kill streak weapons, good to see.
That is nice.
Oh, a domination coming out of Rainy on Ethan.
Ooh, wasn't
Oh,
he
the
AFK
pre-game
though?
dom. He was AFK.
Ah.
That is a good point.
Now red team have 2 pyros and blue team have 2 snipers, so
So,
it's gonna be an
do we have an NG out of
9v9.
red team? No. No mini sentries pre-game,
Yay.
interestingly enough.
How delightful. Are there any level 3s that spawn? I see that
Turns out
often.
the NGs have slight respect for each other.
Yeah, exactly. Looks like there's a bunch of people in blue spawn just sort of being a bit retarded. Wait, isn't Deox one of the people in the team? Why is he in
Deox
the
is Deox is the alternate buddy for Pipsqueak's team. Obviously,
okay.
Pipsqueak he might be switching of map 2, or maybe Pipsqueak is just the better medic of the two and has decided to step in. I'm glad to see
enough.
Valve have fixed this orphaned hat glitch. I'm just staring at a sniper who has no body.
Apparently
just floating
the blue
around.
sniper is streaming their POV, so
Oh well,
you can tune into that instead of
Say goodbye
wow,
to
this terrible
Oxo's
cast.
viewers.
Yeah, bye bye. It's been fun. Yeah, I mean,
quite surprised that no one's readied up yet.
just having fun in the pre-game.
We do have 9 players on both teams, right? And
Yeah.
I guess both teams are just psyching up. Obviously, Lakeside has quite an infamous meta. Both teams running crits. It'll be interesting to see if anyone brings out the jumpy medigun, which has a name. Can't remember it. The quick fix.
But you know the spectator.
Oh, and
map,
we've
it looks
gone
like
live.
we're starting. Yeah.
Okay.
So a rerun of the rosters. We've got medics on each side as buddies, I believe.
Yes.
Nomad and Pipsqueak.
Oh, the red demo.
and blue, particularly. I'm watching the Beggar's Bazooka on blue team. See what he can achieve in the midpoint. He's just spamming in the bathhouse currently.
Interesting, Blue have already got complete control
Yeah,
of
they have
bathhouse,
just
which is
taken
so
over that.
important on this map.
So fast.
We've got the blue heavies dropping particularly low, and the cap is just becoming available now, so both teams are going to start to move up onto that.
Both
fight
teams
for
are running
bathhouse.
crits here.
Someone called.
Oh, and we have
Trying to
called.
find the
Both
medic.
teams on 100%. Interesting to see. Oh, and the spy goes for a jump stab. Oh! Pipsqueak drops to the
Pipsqueak
crits.
dies.
Oh dear.
That is not a good thing.
And here Evil Witch takes out both the heavy and the spy there with 2 nice quick headshots.
Tippy's getting some damage.
Oh,
done
but
there.
now Red Team
Red team
seems to have
almost wiped
completely
it.
wiped off the back of that successful crit. Interesting tactic. Let's see if it works out for them. And now Blue Team have ×2 on the point. ×1
Yeah.
now, and should get that
Like,
capped up
considering
reasonably
their
quickly.
combo went down. Well, aside from the demo, like they shouldn't have been able to get on that point. So the fact that they did is quite good.
I'm favouring Blue Team's hold at the moment. They have really tight control of bathhouse. Like, with that Beggar's Bazooka soldier, no one can get through that tiny door.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That Beggar's Bazooka pick, like, I'm interested to see what the enemy soldiers running.
Oh, and
he's running
here we
Black
have some
Ops.
contention for the midpoint, and red team have just walked onto it. Oh, but Rainy goes down to the heavy. Seemed to get the drop on him there, but then
Red Heavy
end up
goes
losing
down
the
there.
fight. We have a conch pop, and red have control, but they are dropping players. Currently a 5-on-4.
Red sniper went down, but blue sniper's still up. So
Oh.
good spy play from the blue team.
Soldier bomb with the beggars. Doesn't manage to get the medic there.
Swine bravely tried to take back control of the lake house there, but got taken out by a sniper in the end.
Got crits. Let's see if he can make a play with that. He's got his demo man and his heavy up. So,
He's got a 40% advantage as well. He should
Crits
really. Oh, he's
popped
popped
again by
it.
red team.
yeah. And the red medic goes down. And the entire red combo goes down. Medic, demo, and heavy all go down.
Now, they only
That's
seem
not
to
good
get the
for red.
pyro and the heavy out of the crits there.
Yeah.
The stickies were not particularly well placed.
Blue team's hold has been extremely good so far. Like,
The
no time for red team at all.
Watching the sniper fight here, seems like Ethan is being distracted by a blue spy, whereas the blue sniper, Evil Witch, who has now gone down, was completely uncontested.
Uber popped now by blue team as they push the demo man across the point.
Than, crits creep, so seems to be working okay. They managed to avoid.
Bit of a lot of
crits.
space with that Uber, but not many picks came out of it.
They don't need to get picks currently. They just need to hold on to the point.
In a poor position though, as Nomad is coming up to 80% crits with his heavy and demo with him. They'll be looking to retake the point with this.
This is the time they need to get a lot of space out of this. Maybe get.
Oh, and the
definitely a
spy's on the medic. Oh, but he goes down.
He went for the
G-Man
demo.
on a 5k. Oh, and the soldier's jumped in. He's dropped him. The beggar bazooka proving once again to be a valuable pickup for the blue soldier.
Red heavy though.
Oh, blue soldier goes down to a nice little
He does
headshot.
go down though.
Oh, and Ethan takes out the enemy sniper as well. And now he's
Nice.
looking to see what he can find on the point. Misses a shot on the scout.
Gotta aim for the head, mate. Otherwise, you're not gonna do enough damage.
That scout was being a bit tricksy. Oh, he gets him with the
Nice.
quick scope. Nice job there, Ethan.
Alright, so I'm watching the blue combo currently. Looking like
Pipsqueak
they're
on
trying to make a
100%.
Push for the point. They've got 100%.
I think they're quite content.
Well.
The red spy is going in on the medic. He gets the. He whiffs the stab.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he whiffed it. He had his
Not
knife in the
good.
backstab position and just did not click in time.
Yeah. So now we're gonna watch the final few moments for blue team if they can get their hands on the point.
Red team will have the chance for one last crits creek before this is over, so they'll be trying to get the blue medic before you can pop the super.
And the demo's just reloading his stickies and he's looking to go and they're gonna pop the crits.
Who can they
Oh.
get? They get the medic.
They get
They
the medic.
actually
Oh,
goes
on
down.
the drop.
So
That's
rude.
well played.
It's Uber. It's Uber.
Pipsqueak is a man. Here's Uber.
Pretty sure it's a man. Yeah, I just misspoke.
Oh, rape car goes down on the point.
Frantic exchange of frags on the point, but it looks like red team are gonna get there.
With the
And,
spy being the last one up on 16 health, with a mini sentry additionally going down.
That
Nice
was
point pickup, but
good
it may
push,
be
but
too
I think
little
it's
too
a bit
late.
too late. Like blue have 2.5 minutes to walk on the point and just take it back. I'm not
Swine
sure
being
how they're gonna
very
do it.
aggressive here.
Yeah.
Puts a few spam rockets on the medic
When
and
he
goes down to the demo.
they're dropping enough players, I think, that blue can just walk on point. Like their entire front line was basically swine. Like he's carrying them pretty hard, and just he went
Interesting
down.
to note that Nomad the medic. Oh, and
It's like a pause.
this looks like it is a pause. Yeah.
Okay, while I'm in the pause, you know how to get my spectator HUD up?
God
Like, I
knows.
don't have the whole thing on the left.
It's in multiplayer advanced somewhere, and then there's
okay.
some HUD option.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure all my settings has got like white.
Use advanced spectator HUD in tournament mode,
Did you
I
Yeah.
believe.
Yeah, there we go,
interesting
got it.
point to note that the only time Blue let up control of the bathhouse, they did in fact lose the point. Seemed like the SMG got a little too excited and put too many players on the point, and then they just lost a few to that crits. And after you lose control of bathhouse, it's particularly hard to retake.
Yeah, that crits onto Pipsqueak just right at the end there allowed them to get that point. With that Uber, they would not have had a chance defending.
Interesting decision from Pipsqueak actually not to just stand on the point Ubered.
Yeah.
Like they knew the crits would be coming up.
I was a bit confused with that, but apparently
Obviously
that was not the
coordination
decision
for
they
these
made,
newer
yeah.
teams is something they need to work on.
Like when you get to like 6 or 7 seconds left, you just sort of go fuck it, I'll pop, and just deny the point. They have to push you off the point and kill you in order to get that point in those last few seconds. So while I'm here, I'm just gonna fix like most of my settings because fucked up.
Did anyone note the time that Red had to hold for before the pause?
It was about 2 minutes.
Presuming
2 minutes 10ish, I think.
Yeah, presuming the pause happens 2 minutes ahead of time, we can assume that Blue retook the point and then they paused between rounds.
Wait, is it just STB
perhaps
that
not.
crashed or the game itself?
No, this is a
Didn't
pause.
crash, it's a pause, you fool.
People
You
in
foe.
STB, people in the chat saying it's a crash.
That's because they're idiots, Oxo. Never listen to
But
people.
the time's going down, so surely... I don't know.
Interesting chat in the STV. Why is everyone floating? Magic, because of Red Team's NG. They're getting enlightened by Allah. God almighty. Now, if we just take a look at the positions here, and I'm going to go into third person. Now, Red Team have the point, and they're opting for that palm tree hold, the dispenser, and the heavy looks like he's going to take on the opposing heavy. Rainy opting to push up onto the point without a buff. Quite an interesting decision there. I don't know where Pipsqueak is. I know he's up.
Let's go on a
He's
hunt
just coming out of main now.
Oh
Meeting
yeah,
up with a
there he
pyro.
is.
Ah, there we go.
On 51%, and Nomad should have an advantage. Yeah, 70% on
Yeah.
Nomad.
Well, it's crits as well, so...
Mm.
What's Pipsqueak running? Uber, yeah. I would have gone quick fix, frankly.
Yeah,
Actually,
I
no,
feel
not
like
against
quick
crits.
fix
Not
like
against
will
crits.
rely on your soldier and your No, but even so, like
Blue Soldier is doing a lot of work with his
He
beggars.
is.
I think Uber's,
Taking
I
a
think
lot of
Uber's
control.
a fine
in
choice.
fact both soldiers are doing quite a lot of work. 20 points on each of them. Ethan winning maybe not winning the sniper battle, it's hard to tell. From what I've seen, he's won every engagement,
He
but
seems to be get quite a good streak going. Like if he's when he was in Bathhouse, he got about 4 kills in a row, just straight up just being uncontested after
Yeah.
he killed the sniper. So I think if he's got a bit of space, then he can actually he seems to be able to hit shots quite well. So I've seen quite good things out of him, which is also evident in the fact that he's also top scoring. But from what I've seen.
somebody wants to come.
But yeah, no, I mean, Ethan seems to be doing a lot of work, but Evil Witch is 3rd scoring on his team, so...
Looking at the
Seems to be doing
other
alright as
end
well.
of the spectrum, of the bottom scorers, got the Scout, which is quite, I
Quite
suppose.
a weird thing to see.
Normally Scouts do quite well on Lakeside with the high ground and the open spaces. Still, I guess with there only being 1 point exchange in the whole, or maybe 2 point exchanges, like he won't have many cap points.
Yeah.
Oh, and we've
there we go,
unpaused.
we've unpaused.
Okay, and Nomad is falling back, and Ethan gets Tippy, the demo man, and that is going to be a severe have severe impact on their crits possibilities. Probably going to have to opt for the crit heavy, and they have called. And the heavy is moving up onto the point. Pipsqueak holding back in that main area.
I'm watching
Red
Pipsqueak,
popped
this
here
is
by
gonna
Red
be
team.
the
Oh,
big
and they've
deal.
popped, and that's awful pops.
Dies.
Oh,
Dies
the
to
crit
terrible
pill
time.
goes over the top, but it does not connect. And Pipsqueak now on 100%, and they're just going to push back in with their full Uber.
And although the time, for those that have just tuned in or just decided to watch, may look like it's 0-0 and Red Team should win, because of the pause, they've got about 2 minutes to hold, and looks like Blue Team are just going to run away with this.
It looks like they're going to cap now, though.
Yeah, now it looks like Rainy is still up though, and so is Nomad.
Red Pyro
The
doing
pop
a
hasn't-
ton of work.
Oh, and wow, yeah.
It just gets
Takes
taken
down
out by the
Pipsqueak.
sniper, but
Yeah.
the Red Pyro just denied them so
Oh,
much
that Beggar's
round.
Bazooka taking out the heavy, and it's the demo on and Medic versus the Blue Soldier,
I
NG and Demo.
still think the Blue Team
Oh,
are
they've
gonna
popped the
get
crits though. Oh,
Another
and he
crit,
goes down
nice.
to the NG.
NG, good play.
That was well played by the NG. And this Blue Soldier, Eventual Enigma, still up, and Blue Team
there
are
we
just
go,
going to
that's
walk onto
blue
the point.
cap. Well played by Blue Team. SMG getting the first round.
Underscore reload scheme, see if it fucks, yeah.
Blue team still on the medigun, red team still on crits.
I'm just gonna watch this roll out.
I'm watching blue soldier.
On
Whipping
the demos, blue demo is already on the point. However, the red demo has taken much more.
Evil Witch
position.
takes out Ethan, so blue sniper wins that sniper war.
Blue team have taken early control of Lake House here.
Yeah, they seem
both
they did
scout
that
and
last
soldier.
time. They seem to be doing quite well for that.
I think Pipsqueak has versed them well on the importance of Lakeside, Lake House even.
Yeah, they seem to know this map
Bathhouse.
a lot better than
Red team.
red team. DC.
Because red team now have to make the call. They either contest Bathhouse or they just go all out for the point. And once again, blue team are just... Oh, and a crits is popped, and the med goes down to the spy. Lovely play by Assassin there, using the crits as a distraction. But then Evil Witch answers with the frag onto Nomad.
But blue team still gets the point.
Ethan
takes
out
out
the demo
Tippy,
man with a
so,
nice headshot.
Nice headshot there, but you know, I don't think
Both
team
meds went
came out
down there,
top there.
and blue team just had the numbers and the power classes to win that engagement. Evil Witch is sniping into Bathhouse, which has been taken by red, as once again the blue Lake House holders get distracted and play for point.
There's no time on point, yeah. Red team have not taken any time on point right now. They're just starting to focus on it now, but it's not as good as you'd hope. Like when you want Bathhouse, you also want people on the point. A two-pronged approach to attack there.
Oh, and Fat Schmuck looks like he's going in on the medic. Oh, he gets spotted by the heavy! Oh, and he dead
was
rings
close.
instead of going for the stab. Probably
I think that's a bad decision.
a
there,
wise
but
decision.
He wanted to spare his
He
life.
wanted to
Back
let
on
go.
the medic.
Nah, that was a bad play, I think.
He did have
Red
the
team
stab
have
there.
the crits
Yeah.
now.
Probably panicked a little with
Yeah,
the
red
heavy
crits
at that
is popped.
range.
Crits.
Oh, and Pipsqueak
Medic
goes
Pyro
down.
goes down. Oh my god, big crits.
But Nomad again, once again, just
Yeah,
goes down
they
with the
don't seem to be able
crits.
to defend their medic every time the
I'd be interested to see what the Pyro is doing on the red team as they pop in crits, because twice now, Nomad
been
has gone
really
down
strong
to
in denying
close
the point.
range spam.
Yeah, but I think the Pyro is still doing a lot of work, even though he may not be focusing quite so hard on defending his medic as well.
Oh, big shot out of Evil Witch, getting the air shot onto the enemy soldier, and then he gets Ethan. This machine are
Whoa.
doing work for him.
Evil Witch getting a lot of work done then.
Oh, and he gets the
down.
scout as well.
Nice.
Now Evil Witch just opening a door there for his team just to walk onto
Yeah,
the point.
that's a lot of big picks from Evil Witch.
Is Pipsqueak still on the medigun? Yeah, he's still on the medigun. He's got
Believe
70%.
so. Yeah.
And Nomad is in back right. He's not healing anyone at the moment. It seems like there's miscommunication. He's dropped back and his team have stayed up by their dispenser. That's put them at a severe disadvantage for this upcoming Uber.
Why HUD does not seem to be updating heals?
No, you need to HUD reload scheme.
I've been doing it.
Yeah, no, but it has to be 2 minutes after the pause for allow it to catch up.
That would explain
It's actually
why.
working now if you do it.
Yeah, I've done it now.
Okay.
Blue Uber popped. Red medic getting jumped and dies. Yeah. But blue demo man gets taken out. So by spam and all sorts of damage.
Blue have more time on the point once again. Or
Assassin
eventual
almost taken out
Enigmas
the
fighting
heavy.
in the scout house.
Being denied.
Ooh, takes down the scout with a nice direct out of the beggar's bazooka. Oh, but then gets taken out by Ethan.
Damn.
Ethan goes down to the spy, and it's just a chain of frags.
These
A bit more
snipers,
like
though,
deathmatch.
Doing a lot of work, making a lot of space for their team.
It does seem that they have they're almost uncontested with just
Yeah,
each other.
they don't seem to be focusing on each other. On
Other players don't seem to be focusing on them.
exactly.
Evil Witch, once again opting for that right-sided hold, trying to take back the bathhouse single-handedly. Oh, aims
Looks
towards
like
the point.
close, but Nomad will get there first. Hopefully they can use this small timing window to get a frag on the medic.
And they've got it, and it's gonna be tight. They
I
have to pop. Oh,
don't-
and they
yeah,
choose
no,
not
they
to pop,
missed it. I
and
don't think
Pipsqueak
they-
pops the Uber. Ethan takes down the heavy, and Pipsqueak, with his blue Uber, actually hasn't done much. They stood on the point, had a lot of point presence, but obviously while they're Ubered, then
Yeah,
they're
no-
not
no
capping,
cap
so
time.
just blocking it really. Good block, saves them maybe 10 seconds, but it does cost a lot of their team their lives in the end, and Red get the cap eventually anyway.
So red, they seem to be holding on okay. I think this is okay for the red team, despite the fact that blue team have only got 24 seconds left on their time. It wasn't as frantic as last round, where they just had a massive deficit in time.
Pipsqueak still on the Medigun and Nomad still opting for that crit. It's obviously believing in his demo and heavy.
I mean, I think like crits against crits is like the meta.
Oh, and the
decision
spy!
to go Uber is,
Assassin takes down the soldier and the opposing spy, with Ethan once again taking down the NG.
He didn't get the opposing spy, his fat schmuck dead ring, and still got
my
it,
bad.
but he does get taken out by the soldier, so... That spy is now dead.
Twine on 7 health.
Pipsqueak has got his
Hanging
Uber
out.
already, so we'll see if they can just, you know, deny point with that. This is what I said they should have done last time.
Yeah.
They seem to realise it this time. Yeah.
And another quick round, or not quick round, closer than the time suggests, however, quite convincing once again from Pipsqueak's team.
SMG seem to be doing really strong offences and be able to hold on for long enough. So, yeah.
I'm going
Both
to
teams
watch
are on Medigun now, though.
Oh,
They switched off the crit streak.
That's an interesting choice from Nomads.
it seems that his team aren't able to operate on the small window that crits gives you against the Uber, so they are going to have to. Fat Smuck opting to.
I'm watching.
Oh, he goes
Blue
in on
Spy,
the
he gets
NG.
the
Yeah.
NG, takes out that little sentry.
Blue Sniper
Anthony
taking out Red
subjects.
Sniper.
Nice juking, but I think he's going to get taken out by that scout there.
Oh, he gets his dead ringer up, and he dead
Yeah,
rings, and
dead
he's
ring.
just gonna
safe. He's gonna
feign away.
go for this.
The point, we've got a blue NG on it, and Pipsqueak opting for very passive hold,
Yeah,
almost
red,
near
red
his
team
spawn.
just being able to walk on point right now.
But despite being able to walk on point once again, they don't have a lot of cap time.
Yeah,
Uncontested for about 10 seconds there, and they get nothing for it.
Rainy's walking onto the point with a full buff. He's getting some damage done, I think, but no, blue
Jokey
team
takes
just-
out Assassin.
They just sort of walk around and let them take it. Like the combo isn't even trying to contest. They've got.
It feels
100%
like
Uber getting attacked by a
Nomad-
spy.
Divide and Conquer are just playing very passively here, not sure how to play against this oiled machine of SMG. Feel
see
like
red
that's
team push onto the point with an Uber.
Rape
Uber
car
Pyro,
gets
Uber
the
Demo.
NG. Oh, and the Uber is coming out from Pipsqueak now. They're going to have
Okay,
5
yeah,
seconds
they're gonna
on.
They're going to have a
No
lot
bad.
of time on that. And the red medic goes down, so
So does Red Heavy.
decent Uber from the blue team. Lots of players dead from the red team.
Oh, Assassin is on Evil Witch. Already taken one body shot on Evil Witch, doing the smart thing and just running towards his combo.
And
Assassin goes
gets
down.
taken out, yeah.
Interesting, he's now gone for the Cloak and Dagger instead of the Dead Ringer. The Dead Ringer, obviously,
Not working for
not
him.
doing as much work as he wants.
I was just about to say that eventually Enigma's is doing a lot of work and then he just gets taken out by Ethan, so...
Yeah, once again,
Good
these
shots.
snipers, soldiers,
Snipers, yeah.
they are doing a lot of work.
That said, Evil Witch is getting taken out and I believe Ethan went down earlier to the demo. So... Good. Fat Schmuck almost goes for the medic, gets his Spicicle removed. Misses that stab. I don't think Spicicle is particularly good on this map. It's not like good on most maps, but as a Pyromain myself, I don't think it's particularly strong.
Oh, Ethan is just on the point, and oh, Blue Soldier jumps in for Nomad. Does he find him? No, he doesn't. Nomad comfortably on full health.
He's taken Flare though, so now he's got to fall back to his medic so he can actually hit accurate
A lot of blue
shots.
players going down here.
Yeah, they're just bleeding players right now. They're not making a push and they're not actually getting much out of this time. So red team's sitting comfortably on the point right now. Good amount of time for this.
Oh, and Scout on Pipsqueak. Pipsqueak is juking. Oh, he's juking hard. Oh, and the Scout can't finish him off with Pipsqueak on 65 health.
In the midst of that, red sniper takes out the blue sniper, so
But Diaz is
Ethan
going for him again. He
gets a
throws
pick
the
on
milk on the combo.
Evil Witch.
Oh, and he's going in. Oh, and he goes down.
Close.
No. Pipsqueak, 144 health. Interesting decision to go back in still.
Yeah.
It's a call he had to make. His team have the Uber and have the point, but Pipsqueak's team are they're starting to move up. They have 100%. Evil Witch watching from that back right area. Oh, spy on the medic, but he gets spotted out and the Pyro will finish him up.
Deals with him.
And once again, Nomad's team are just passively giving the point.
Yeah.
Like, G-Man comes
They're
in and the Uber takes down the heavy. Uber is popped on both sides. Pipsqueak having a marginally better Uber, and the Pyro doing work, denying
Pyro,
Nomad.
Red Pyro and Blue Pyro both getting a lot of work done. He finally goes down the medic.
Oh,
Going for
Pipsqueak stair stabs the Pyro on medic. Showing a bit of his experience there.
Still goes
Blue
down. So
team
that gives us
just
work.
keep allowing the red demo man to walk up to spam sticks onto them. He was on 175 health for so long there before anybody noticed they were being spammed.
It feels like nobody's reacting to the enemy plays. Like
Oh.
they'll do fairly coordinated pushes sometimes, but like they just leave other players open to do their thing, and it's really bad for both teams. Like you just walk onto a point and then the other team walks onto the point. It's fairly like you can see that there's not a lot of experience in these teams, and that's obvious from the league they're playing in. But
I was thinking
There's
about
still
how
good
the snipers are
plays being
doing
made.
so much work, and if I were to pick a class to go into TF2 with 0 competitive experience, it would probably be the sniper. So much of it is on your aim, and then the rest is positioning, which is quite quick to pick up, and that might explain why both snipers are
doing a fair
really
amount of
ripping
work,
it up.
yeah.
Although, saying that, Evil Witch is falling behind with Ethan 10 points ahead now.
What you've got to remember also is even higher division teams struggle with Lakeside. It's quite a difficult map to get your head around.
Yeah, but there's still like sort of general knowledge of like Highlander meta and a lot of things. Like right now, the sniper is really strong, and the buddies should have been telling them.
Oh, spy on the medic! He takes down Pipsqueak. Pipsqueak pushing up there with the quick fix. And it might be a round for red when they Uber on point, and yeah, a comfortable pickup for red team. Well played.
And that brings the score to 2-1, which gives the red team DC another shot at winning this map. But,
It's a
yeah.
game that seems so over for them after the second
Blue still on
round.
quick
Yeah,
fix.
They come
They're
back strongly.
quick fixing the demo straight to mid.
Ooh.
Red man's left alone in main.
Yeah, Nomad with
Take
no
out
one
the
to
demo
heal,
man.
and Pipsqueak already up with that 70% on his quick fix. Whereas Nomad is 33% on normal Medigun, I believe. Oh, Jellyfish takes out the NG. Oh, and Rainy pushing up onto the point with that 375 buff. Of course, quick fix only giving you the half buff still.
Fix has been
And
popped
the
out.
pop, but Rainy is being forced out by the red heavy of
Alright,
G-Man.
you can take out that medic. He lives on 70 health.
Oh, and he picks up the health pack. Comfortable. But blue team should get the point here, and it
Yeah,
will
but
fall
they
back.
have
Oh,
no
red
pop.
team.
They have no Uber, and red team will be getting there soon enough. And
Oh,
they'll be
and the
using
pop comes out of Nomad.
very
Not sure what forced him
early
there.
pop that was, but still enough to get them that point. That brings the Uber advantage squarely back in blue team's favour. I don't think that pop was particularly necessary to get the point.
Oh, Evil Witch whiffs the shot on the red heavy. Oh, and he might go down here to the Scout Soldier combo, chasing him all the way to spawn, but here comes the Beggar's Bazooka and chases the red team back out.
Quick fix is back up, and they're going to use that as soon as they can. Bring that advantage squarely in their favour. Demo Man gets taken out though by the Ethan that is red sniper. So kind of a
Yes,
failed
yeah.
push. Like it's getting
Oh, and
frags.
Rape Car is on Pipsqueak. Oh, and he takes him out with the Reflect Crossbow.
Nice.
Nice play by Rape Car there.
Nice shot by Rape Car. And yeah, I mean, we've now got a red Uber, and I think with that, blue team sort of whiffed their push. They don't even get the cap.
The quick fix just doesn't seem to be working out for them at all. But despite this, I think Pipsqueak may oh no, Pipsqueak back on the Medigun. His team obviously calling that the
Quick fix was not a good idea.
quick fix. Oh, but Sticky's all over Pipsqueak. Oh, and the
Demo
pop comes
Man
out from
misses a lot
Nomad.
of things, but
Pipsqueak is just back in here,
damage
very
is just-
sensible.
yeah, I mean, he needed more presence.
Oh,
with
Soldier on him though. And he's just Bonnie hopped away.
it. Nice, but I think they needed more presence with that push. Like, they were trying to get a little bit desperate. Like, red team had an Uber and blue team didn't. So I think it was kind of a bit of an
I think it's forcing the mistake at this level.
Yeah.
You're just forcing mistakes out of the other team.
Yeah.
Anything can happen. Oh, Pipsqueak goes
Assassin
down,
gets
and
taken out.
Assassin just has Pipsqueak's number at the moment.
Yeah. Really focusing that medic.
Interesting.
Demo goes down by the sniper there.
Yeah,
Evil
Evil
Witch
Witch
making
once again.
good
I think the
shots.
Machina a sensible pickup for him because he does seem to be very strong on his body shots.
Is that subtle shots fired there?
Yes, a lot of shots fired. He's very good at this
Some
one.
smack talking from fellow sniper mates.
Watching a fat smug
Oh,
right
Rainy.
now. Looks like
Oh,
he's
Rainy
in the
goes
campaign.
down to G-Man, and I think G-Man is just a superior heavy in that matchup. Rainy, in fact, got the drop on G-Man there and still didn't win. If we just bring up the scores here, we've got Jellyfish, leaps and bounds ahead of the closest player on his team. And on the blue team, we have more of an even spread of points, with Eventual Enigmas and Tippy bringing up the lead. But the red team, they're looking quite strong in this late stages of this map.
It
Only
looks
have to
like
hold for 60 seconds now.
they're probably going to keep a hold on this a little bit longer. They've got an Uber charge. I mean, they don't have to use it until the blue team, which is so they can...
Oh, a fat smug looking to go in on the med.
Yeah, I've been
He's-
watching him.
Ooh, cloak and dagger.
I think
He
Cloak
knows
and Dagger's
they have an
possible as
Uber. Oh, and the Uber comes out of Pipsqueak, and they're looking to try and take some point control.
well.
Massive multi out of
Gets the
Nomad.
heavy.
Once again, the Pyros just do work. Oh, Nomad with a spy on him,
Nah. Was-
and it
Not
looks
bad.
like
Looks like Red
Nomad
Team
and his
is gonna
team, Divide and
control
Conquer,
this.
should easily take this
Yeah.
back. Saying that, Rainy doing a good job with that
The
stair
blue team
heavy
still
jump.
have not captured the point. They used an Uber and it was defended by Red Team. They just haven't managed to get any point losers for a while now. That said,
And
they
yeah,
are now
Ash-
trying to get some... Spy gets a nice soldier frag.
And Disorder on by the border. He is just putting his team out, keeping them alive, keeping the spam off them. Good play by him.
Yeah, so I mean, the Red Team are quite comfortable in the fact that they have about a minute and a half.
All they have to do
This
is
He'll
retake.
maneuver, retake, but that said, we've seen longer defenses, so maybe the blue team can hold this out, but I just don't know. They've got an Uber.
Oh, I've got Assassin once again. He's looking at Pipsqueak. He's got that cloak and dagger on, holding by the palm tree, and he knows that Pipsqueak has that Uber, and he knows this would be the hero frag. Probably win this
will
map
be-
for his
this
team.
Will be the biggest
He's
play.
going
Oh,
for
he's
it.
going for it. Oh! And Pipsqueak turns around just in time, taking him out. A good distraction from red team, but not enough of a window in the end.
Damn. Alright, a Fat Schmuck needs to make his play, and if they can get this med pick, they can win this. Like, it all
Oh,
comes
no,
down
Matt,
to
that-
medic picks
They're
right
falling out really passively here.
now. Pipsqueak's Uber was used.
And
quite
Nomad now on 100%, and he'll just look to push back in with his
Yeah.
team.
The Engines
They
on
don't
him,
have
they do
numbers, but
use,
they have their power classes up. Oh,
I-
Disorder on the border. Air blasting that heavy away on 40 health, but still alive. He's
Spies
coming
around
back
on the
in.
medic, but,
Oh,
the
he
Uber's
goes
been
down.
used. I think this is go time for Red Team. They just got to get their numbers on the point. Get some
It's currently
frags.
a 9 on 7. Oh, Frag's going both
Spy
way.
getting a couple of huge picks.
Oh, and the cap is so close.
And that's
there
it.
we go.
Red Team equalised the score now 2 for 2. On
Rape
that
car on
big side.
22 points there.
What is the win limit we're playing to in this
I
match?
think it's 3,
I believe it's.
I think it's
yeah,
first to three.
normally.
with
That
a win
was,
difference of 2.
That was incredible.
Oh.
that game, that mode, that round,
And
super
Ethan instantly takes out the blue demo man,
nice.
capitalising on the fact that Tippy has been particularly aggressive on his rollouts.
And I
We're
think
now playing the crits versus medic game again, but this time
Heavy
with
down.
blue on crits and red on medigun.
Interesting.
Pipsqueak's decided his medigun changes are not
Needs
good,
to mix
he
it
needs
up.
to mix it up, yeah.
Nomad obviously feeling very comfortable and
Pipsqueak
adopting
should
some
be
of
coming in
Pipsqueak's
with the
style.
crits right now. Will the crits be coming in straight away? We're going in through
Ethan.
Lake House.
Ooh.
It's not being popped. They are allowing red team to get quite close to this Uber.
Pipsqueak might even get taken out.
Oh,
no.
and ooh. They give up the point, and
Red team at 95,
Yeah,
99,
need
they've
to-
got the Uber.
They've lost the advantage they had by having crits right there.
It's popped. Oh, the demo's juggled away.
oh, and Nomad, nice pop though.
Yeah, I think that was bad play by the blue team.
If blue team were waiting for red team to group up on the point, but it was most probably called that the blue team was on Kritzkrieg by the red spy,
Yeah.
and therefore they knew they couldn't afford to all be on the point,
Yeah.
opting to just let their sniper and scout pop.
It also didn't help that in the timing window that they had
Capture
the
the
crits available, and red team didn't have Uber. They were being bombarded by soldiers and engineers and spies they had to deal with. So I can totally understand it. It's really unfortunate they couldn't get that timing window in.
Pipsqueak's Still on that
They do
Kritzkrieg.
have another advantage, and they did manage to get the point despite Uber versus Chris.
Oh,
See
Assassin.
if Assassin can
Once
get a
again.
play here, yeah.
I'm
Red
enjoying
team
these
looking
cloak
like
and
they're
dagger
pushing
points.
the
They
left
seem
side.
very comfortable for him. He's thinking about the heavy frag. Disguised as a spy. He goes in. Oh, and Pipsqueak spots him out.
That's unfortunate, but you know, you can't expect the spy frag.
Meanwhile, the fight for Lake House is being won by red team. Eventual Enigmus almost getting the whip frag onto his counterpart soldier.
I'm watching a fat smack now.
Both teams pop out Uber, I think. Pipsqueak goes down and
Blue
Nomad.
spy being Ubered by the red medic there.
Much a
Interesting
mistake
play.
there out
Yeah.
of the buddy. I'm not sure what Nomad's main is in Highlander, but I'm pretty sure Pipsqueak is a scout main.
Okay. Yeah, I thought he was a scam main, I wasn't sure.
Oh, and Ethan almost gets the shot onto Pipsqueak. Just aiming down this main choke.
Pipsqueak got an Uber sword there and the critical Krieg advantage already, so they are going to try and use this to take down the medic before he can build his
Ooh.
Uber.
Ethan tries to surf away from Jopie there, but Jopie proving particularly good with his mute shots.
Crits is charged. They're going over with the demo. Oh, and the spy drops the medic at the last second.
Nice.
Assassin once again.
So that brings the advantage squarely in the red team's favour. They've got a 71% Uber advantage currently. And that will only increase until the medic respawns and finds a heal target. You've got the red team looking like they want to push on point soon. I'd suggest waiting a little bit, but
I think they just, in this game it seems like...
red medic goes down, Nomad gets taken out
Oh,
by...
dear.
I'm not actually quite sure by who. But
Few
yeah,
seconds
he's down,
ago.
and that swings the advantage back into blue team's favour.
Blue team with time on the point and just overtaking the red team's time. It's looking quite
Get a
strong.
nice pick on
Ethan,
engineer.
yeah. Once again, Ethan, just MVP this game. Always seems to be there with the headshots. Sword on the border dropping low. As Diaz is being particularly annoying, fulfilling that scout role perfectly.
Oh, and Pipsqueak gets taken out by
Assassin.
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 No,
I
who's being
said
popped this round anytime soon. This is just
it's carnage really. And red team
medic
recap
carnage,
the point.
yeah. I'm watching Eventual Enigmas. I haven't seen much work coming out from him recently, but I've been
Pretty good early
watching his
game.
Cam. Yeah, he was doing a lot of work in the first couple of rounds. So let's see if he can make a play now.
Oh, and Diaz once
All of his,
again on the medic, but
team's lead.
Pipsqueak comfortably walking away from that. Oh, and Ethan takes down Eventual Enigmus as he holds Bathhouse.
Ethan does get taken out though, so that kill streak does go down.
A fat schmuck in his... Oh, and pop out of Nomad
Spy
here.
on
They're
the
taking
medic.
point. Pipsqueak goes down to Rape Car.
Engie goes down.
Disorder
to
on the border goes
blue
down.
Spy.
And all of the whole combo for SMG there just wiping.
Yeah, that gives the red combo a lot of room to make a play and just keep their hold on that point. Blue team didn't actually manage to get a single hit on that.
Coming up to the 30-second mark here. That was a good pop by red. Obviously observing the fact that blue were about to cap and knowing it was
Blue
of
medic
critical
going down to
importance
the
they
spy
didn't move
there.
up. Again, Assassin!
Wow.
I'm pretty sure he's on a 3 kill streak composed of nothing but Pipsqueak.
Pyro spy check plus, man. Jeez, that is... The blue team need to pay more attention to their red spy. He's doing a lot of work.
Nomad on 92%, falling back. Healing up Ethan,
Yeah,
who's
they're
again
gonna
just
make
doing
this
work.
now. Yeah.
And they pop on the point, the
Much-
safety pop as
a
it
much
is.
better pop, but they do drop their engineer.
Assassin again going huge, taking that important heavy pick. That allows red team to just walk on the point.
Yeah, this looks like it might be over for the blue team.
Oh, quick
team's
fix
squarely on
coming
the
in, jumping in with the demo. Oh, 11 seconds.
There we go. Yeah, this.
Oh,
this
demo
is
being healed
very
up.
Over now, I think 3,
Oh, anything can happen, but it does look
One.
quite convincing for a red team.
and that brings the score
Ah.
up 3-2. The red team. I think that means they win. this
Divide and
round.
Conquer have won the map.
Yeah,
Congrats to them.
well played. We'll,
And
be
we'll
back to
now
match-
be
match
moving on to... What is the
Process,
second?
is it?
It is CP process. See you in a few minutes, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Now cue the elevator music whilst you have a pause menu up.
I don't actually have any elevator music that's copyright free, so.
So Mac, MVP for that round?
Definitely Assassin, the red spy there.
Bottom frag though. What the hell? No, I'm gonna go with.
Do we have logs?
Do we have logs?
I could probably get logs.
They'll probably be somewhere.
Logs TF Pipsqueak.
Oh, big man.
And I've got them
I
coming up.
found it. Here it is. So if I put them on stream.
Okay.
Monitor
And yeah,
capture.
Ethan there with almost 50 frags. 10 frags above his nearest counterpart.
Damn.
Going
Yeah, I
huge.
would've said
14,000 damage. My god. Third damaging on the sniper there. That is
Insane.
particularly strong show from him.
Such good play from Ethan. I definitely said Ethan as my man of the match, man of the map, I must say. Rocket launcher doesn't seem to be doing that much in terms of like damage.
Seems to be feeding Ethan quite a lot.
Yeah, I think a lot of these kills just come down to inexperience on positioning. You've got a lot of deaths on both sides of the team, on both teams, and I think that just comes down to experience.
Yeah. And in that last round, looking at the actual events going through, in the before the first cap, Pipsqueak in fact was dropped by Ethan, and then later on in the round we've got Pipsqueak.
4 times.
Seems.
I'm a little bit skeptical of that. I mean, yeah, you're running Kritzkrieg, but I'm pretty sure Nomad was running Kritzkrieg a lot more.
I think
And I think it's
the
just
reason he was dropping was he seemed to be dropping in the critical seconds as you move up to take the point. And I feel like with the team concentrating on getting ready to push, perhaps their spy checking and their sightline checking just fell apart.
As you move up into the higher divs, is something you really focus on. Like, I'm a pyro main, and like that is something you sort of have to focus on. Like one of those big things that a lot of lower div pyros will not do, because you're all distracted, you're pushing. That's when the spy's gonna strike. That's when they're gonna like try and take advantage of that. So I think Blue Pyro, Disorder by the Border, although his DM was alright, I think he needs to work on his awareness. Like, he needs to be the one to shut down that spy. Mostly, like, yes, the entire team needs to do that, but I think he needs to be aware of when they're pushing. And that may just be a comms thing, but I think they need to keep track of that spy.
Interesting to note that the red NG was actually changed halfway through, with Merited dropping out, and they brought in Toasty M95 to take his place. Not sure what happened there, perhaps connection problems.
I don't
Probably
know.
sums up the first one. Yeah, he is offline.
Okay. So when did Pipsqueak drop?
He dropped twice in the last round. He dropped
once in the first round.
twice in the
I
first
dropped in
round.
the second.
He dropped twice in the first round.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
he
missed
dropped
it. Did
to
I-
G-Man and
Oh yeah, he dropped right at the
Jellyfish.
start. 40 seconds in. 47 seconds in, he dropped. And then in the middle.
Hard to blame Pipsqueak though, because it
Again,
seems
like medic, you have to rely on your team a lot. And if your team is not as aware, obviously there are points when you can just like not die. But yeah, it's tough. It's tough to say who's at fault, and if anyone's at fault, if it's not just they're being outplayed. But yeah, red team came back. Their fingers pulled out. They really showed
Ethan carrying them on his back.
blue team who's boss. Yeah.
But just looking at the counterparts, like if I sort by class, like the red scout came out on top. The blue soldier did in fact show out the red soldier. Red pyro was on top. Red demo, red heavy. Hard to tell about the NGs with the switch, but it does look like rocket launcher was the better NG for Pipsqueak's team there. And then of course Ethan and Assassin just doing insane work in the later rounds.
I just want to point out that despite the fact that Pipsqueak was running quick fix and Nomad was running crits a lot, only 12 Ubers were popped from Pipsqueak Yeah, 20 were popped by Nomad. That is an
Mm.
insane amount of difference.
But looking at the deaths, like Nomad
Yeah.
died 13 times in comparison to Pipsqueak's 20.
To be fair, Pipsqueak got 2 frags. What a legend.
He did.
What a
His
legend.
DPM was a lot higher than Nomad's there.
And we
Yeah.
all know from our beloved Carlotto, medic deathmatch means skills.
10 DPM there.
Alright,
That
server
is-
seems to be
that's quite
changing
impressive.
level, so I'm going to be changing back to...
I'm going to go and grab myself a beer.
Okay.